D, a gentle giant of a dog, loved his masters as much as his heart could hold. But that love didn't seem to matter. D's life had taken a drastic turn for the worse, and he was powerless to change it. He'd been uprooted from the cozy apartment he shared with his old family and brought to a sprawling farmhouse. D was a large dog, a towering shadow in the living room, and he was seen as more of an inconvenience than a beloved companion. His new owners, kind but practical, decided D would be better suited to the stable where they kept their livestock. The smell of pigs and the echo of hooves against the wooden floor were overwhelming, and D felt a deep, gnawing loneliness. The warmth and familiarity of the house were replaced by a cold, damp barn. He'd rather sleep outside in the snowdrift, his thick fur a natural insulation against the biting cold. One blustery night, two sleek black cats materialized in the snowdrift, their eyes reflecting the moonlight. At first, D saw them as intruders, a threat to his solitude. But they were persistent, curling up against his immense form, purring softly. D, sensing their warmth and the quiet comfort they offered, found himself welcoming their company. He started sharing the scraps of food his owners left outside the barn, and the cats, in return, lavished him with affectionate head bumps and warm purrs. They were the only source of affection in his new life. D became a sanctuary in the frozen landscape. The cats, sleek and nimble, would curl up on his massive frame, enjoying the warmth radiating from his fur. They nestled in his thick coat, their purrs a comforting symphony against the howling wind. D found solace in their companionship, a connection that transcended the differences between their species. Winter stretched on, each day a monotonous cycle of cold, loneliness, and the constant threat of hunger. But D never felt truly alone. He had his friends, the two black cats, who were his constant companions, their purrs a gentle melody that soothed his weary soul. One evening, as D lay nestled in the snowdrift, his companions curled up against him, a strange sound pierced the stillness of the night. A car pulled up to the barn, the headlights piercing the darkness. A familiar voice called out, "D! D!" It was his old family, come to retrieve him. His heart surged with joy and confusion. This was his chance to go back to the life he knew, back to the warmth of the apartment, the comforting smells of home. Yet, he looked at the two cats, their eyes bright in the darkness, and a wave of uncertainty washed over him. His old life had been comfortable, but it had been devoid of the genuine love and companionship he found in the barn. Could he abandon his friends, the only beings who had shown him true affection? The decision was a difficult one, a choice between the familiarity of the past and the loyalty he felt for the two creatures who had filled his days with warmth and comfort. The answer lay in the purring of the two cats, in the trust they had placed in him, a trust he could not betray. He looked at his old family, their faces filled with relief and joy, and he knew he couldn't go back. He had found a new home in the cold, in the hearts of two black cats, and that was a love he could never leave behind.